I'll try scanning the area. Come, Persona!
Nope.
There are some places where shadows are bunched up.
Okay.
1, 2, 4 total? I found someone! Is this... Tomoe?
No playing around in the venue. It's off limits to unauthorized personnel.
Rise hastily dismisses her persona and embraces herself, but creeping ribbons are already slithering up our legs. We completely let our guard down. Bound in ribbons, my arms put up no resistance as a tremendous force drags at my body.
No.
As we say goodbye to the Mayanaka stage.
Goodbye, Rise Kujikawa.
Thump.
Is this?
It only takes a moment to realize that the three of us are back in the same Takara production studio we were in before we got sent to that world. Rise and Naoto seem to have made ungraceful landings, but they're alright for the most part.
Ow! Jeez! Is this how you treat an idol?
Looks like we're back in the studio. So as soon as we reject the bond that voice spoke of, we're promptly asked to leave.
At least we're all back safe.
Uh-huh. I was honestly bracing myself for the worst. But wait! That reading I got a second ago! It was definitely Tomoe's. I'm certain that's who I picked up on.
The same Tomoe-san we met earlier?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That's right. Rise had picked up on some presence right before we were forced out. If it really was Tomoe-san, then she must still be trapped there, even as we speak. If that's the case, there's something else I need to confirm immediately.
What about the other girls? Kanamin Kitchen is Konami-san and 4 other members, right?
I don't know. That place was a lot bigger than I thought. The only reading I picked up on in the moment I had was Tomoe's.
Given what we heard from Konami-san, it's safe to assume the rest of Kanamin Kitchen disappeared around the same time. If you detected Tomoe-san's reading over there, the others are likely to have been taken as well.
Yeah, Naoto's right.
The rumored video clip that plays at midnight, victims who have fallen unconscious, and now a group of missing idols. This does seem to demand an investigation.
First things first, though. What was that world we were in? The name Midnight Stage bothers me.
There were shadows there too. It seemed kind of like the TV world we used to go into.
And then there's that voice. It has to belong to the root of this trouble.
You don't really think it's that, deceased idol behind this, do you?
That's beyond my knowledge. Let's put that possibility aside for now.
Yeah, that's not what we need to focus on right now.
The video that plays at midnight, a world apart from reality, shadows that lurk there, our personas, and the missing victims. Even at this stage, it's clear enough that this is beyond what normal people can handle. We need to sort through the situation and come up with some plan to rescue Tomoe-san and the others.
Either way, I can't leave them in that awful place. Please, you senpai, Naoto-kun, could you help me out? I want to save them.
I guess.
Do you even need an answer to that, Rise?
I'm a bit shocked, in fact. Did you think we'd shrug it off as none of our concern?
We're past all that. That's old news.
There are already victims, making this an honest-to-goodness case, and we're the only ones who can solve it.
That's right. Rise was probably serious when she asked us to do this, but the truth is we're taken aback that she had to ask. This isn't about just anyone. Our friends' friends are in trouble, and she's trying to save them. So of course there's no reason we wouldn't lend a hand.
Yeah.
Now that that's decided, we need a plan. Yosuke and the others will be here in the morning. I'm sure they'll help us out too.
And let's go over the case once they join us. For now, though, I think we should leave. We need our rest after all.
Right. Things are gonna get busy, so we should rest while we can.
Got it. I'll go ahead and email everyone about the situation. Oh, we shouldn't drag Konami into this, huh? I feel bad, but I won't tell her anything.
Yeah, I agree. It's for her own safety.
Okay, so I'll just contact our gang. Well then, you two ready to go home?
Yeah.
Very much so.
Four members of Kanamin Kitchen missing, in a mysterious other world. We might be used to this by now, but I doubt it'll be easy. Looks like we'll have a lot to talk about when Yosuke and the others arrive. I follow Rise and Naoto and head towards the studio exit. Which means we go back to the Velvet Room. Obviously.
That is how their festival began. What do you think? Fate is truly full of surprises, no? They faced themselves and gained the power to stand up against difficulties. But their next trial was quite different. Rather than a contest of strength, it required them to openly express themselves and convey their feelings.
The woman smiles joyously before looking towards you again.
However, this did not deter him, and as if in response to that firmness of will, his power changed its form, adapting perfectly to the new situation. Fascinating, don't you think? By the way, have you thought about why you have found yourself here? Don't worry yourself over it. I don't have that answer for you. I asked only out of my own curiosity. Well then, allow me to show you a little more of the story.
When the woman raises her hand, that same light radiates from it, swallowing the surrounding scenery.
Here is where we left off with their festival.
The next day, excuse me, Rise calls Naoto and me up. We might as well practice until the others arrive. Just as we're finishing up, I get word from Yosuke saying they're here. We head down to the Takara Productions lobby to greet everyone as they come over from the train station. It's not long before we see their smiling faces again.
Woohoo! Hi, Spot Sensei! Your friendly bear is back in town!
That makes no sense when you're not in the costume, man.
Oh, man. It's so nice and cool inside the office. I feel like a human being again.
Yosuke seems overwhelmed by the unexpected heat wave and takes exaggerated deep breaths while tugging on his collar. Maybe you don't wear a scarf or a neckerchief, really. Haha, same old Yosuke. Even though they must have gotten Rise's message about what happened, none of them seem too fazed. Though that doesn't necessarily mean they're taking the situation lightly. It's more that they've already made up their minds what to do.
I'm glad you're all here.
Hey, have you met any celebrities yet? Are they cute? Tell me everything!
I wonder if I should take back what I said before. Yosuke's not shrugging this off, is he? Kanji or Teddy is one thing, but seeing him like this is making me worry a little.
There's always someone like him. Come on, Yosuke-senpai. You were just here the other day to film the commercial.
Yeah, but I was too nervous then to think about any of that stuff. Oh, the time has finally come! I'm in a big city, and not some dreary country town. And I get to hang out with celebrities! It's like a dream come true.
Dude, you're from the city originally, like, this really shouldn't be that crazy.
Well, excuse us for living in such a dreary place.
Is that what you think of Inaba, Yosuke-kun? Did you forget that I'm a celebrity too? And a pretty famous one at that?
Yosuke-senpai's been like this the whole trip over here. He's memorized every damn thing about that Kanamine chicken or whatever. He kept blabbering on and on about the girls non-stop. He even knows their full names.
Oh, Kanji.
Dude, what? You're bringing that up now?
Looks like the whole world's against him. I don't have any way to back him up either. All I can do is keep quiet while making a mental apology to Yosuke. A volley of cold stares and frigid words enough to blast away the sudden heat wave are launched at my partner.
You're the worst.
Seriously, the worst.
Just completely terrible.
Yosuke, you're awful.
It's already a great game.
I just got here and I'm already catching hell. And Teddy, what are you taking their side for?
Looks like the dream is dead.
Mostly thanks to you. Anyway, that aside, I had a message for you. Dojima-san and Nanako-chan are gonna be running a little late. Sounded like he's been busy with work.
It's too bad.
But then again, maybe it was actually a blessing in disguise that Dojima-san and Nanako are arriving later. Since Since we know now that strange things are happening, I can share what we found out without any pointed questions from Dojima-san. I must have looked pretty grim since Yosuke pats me on the shoulder and flashes me an encouraging smile.
Come on, cheer up, partner. Just have a little patience, and Nanako-chan will be here in no time.
Man, that was one hell of a long trip. I've been sitting down so long, my butt's sore.
We really should have taken the express train, but Yosuke had to insist we ride a bus instead.
Yosuke. Dude. Come on.
Dude, you guys are the ones who said you were low on cash. There's no way I could have paid for all your tickets.
Put it on the Junes tab.
I have to say, you three aren't looking very well. Are you okay? Did you sleep badly?
The three of us can't help but exchange glances at Yukiko's question. I was planning on getting a good night's rest, but I kept thinking about the case and ended up getting almost no sleep. Seeing the way Naoto and Rise react, it must have been the same for them.
A lot happened last night after all.
You mean that midnight stage stuff? I got most of the story from Rise's email, though it was so out of nowhere that I had to ask a ton of follow-up questions.
I read it too. Those girls are being held captive, right, Rise-chan?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys came all the way out here and I have to ruin it with bad news.
Hey, no need to apologize, Rise-chan. Never fear. All the dance practice I've gotten in lately has been a good workout for me. And I've never missed a day of regular training either. What-da? I'm ready for anything.
Count me in too. Look, look, behold the results of my training with Rise-chan. 1, 2, bam!
Teddy puts his palms together and keeps his face at a fixed angle while craning his neck around. That kind of thing is called isolation in dance terms, but I don't remember Rise ever teaching Teddy any such moves. Where did he learn that?
That has nothing to do with fighting shadows.
You never know. I mean, it's gonna be our dancing that beats him this time around, right?
Oh, right, yeah. Man, why dancing of all things?
We're not sure how that really works.
In fact, there are many things that we don't understand as of yet. All we know is that our power won't defeat these shadows. Instead, we've discovered that we can free them by affecting them with our dance.
They're trying to capture us with their dancing too, right? Then it sounds to me like we ought to fight fire with fire.
Mm-hmm. Expressing ourselves through dance. It sounds exciting.
You guys, this isn't all fun and games.
What a relief. Though everyone is chatting like normal, I can tell that they're already thinking about how to solve this case. As long as they're with us, I'm positive we can get to the bottom of any mystery.
Thanks, everyone. It's time the investigation team got back in action.
I can't remember how many times that's happened by now.
Too many.
Well, call it fate or whatever. But if you ask me, that's just how we are.